Essentially every meal I would eat, whether it would be lettuce and chicken or a burger and beer, I would bloat up with a lot of pain, and I would sit in my cubicle and I would just kind of like rock back and forth and try not to cry. And then if you've ever had that kind of pain, you know that the only way to get out of the pain is to fart. But if you fart, it's going to smell, and then you got a whole nother issue with being embarrassed and ashamed, and what do you do with all that gas? And you still have to try to perform your duties, whether you're a mom taking care of kids, whether you're at the office like I was. And I was on the 16th floor. I couldn't go anywhere. I was kind of locked into the what was happening. So anyways, my coworkers complained, and my boss said I had to kind of fix this, otherwise my job was going to be in jeopardy. And that sort of woke me up. I don't know another individual. I saw like over 350 people after I got my functional medicine certification, and everybody sort of has these moments in their life where they get woken up out of the trance of the pain and the way they're doing things, and you have an opportunity in that emotional break point to choose, which direction do you want to go. And I unfortunately tend to need a lot of pain before I wake up and go, hey, this isn't working very well. But that was one of them. There was a lot of other really, really embarrassing stories. But I sought medical advice in Chicago from several, quote unquote, good doctors. They didn't basically tell me much. They said I have a family history of IBS, and I have IBS, and I need to suck it up, eat more whole grains, take Metamucil, just standard things in 2008, 2009. That was not good enough for me. And so after missing dates and just being stuck on the toilet all night, I was the type of IBS where I would alternate between constipation and diarrhea. So I kind of experienced both, along with a lot of gas and bloating. My number one complaint was gas and bloating. So I switched my diet, and the dietary shift probably took away 50% of that bloating pain in one week. And it blew my mind. It was like, I don't have to live with this, and I have control. Like what I do every day. And that's when it like turned on the engineering mindset and the system thinking like, okay, I have an output, gas and bloating I don't want. I have inputs. What are all the inputs? Well, food clearly is a massive input to this system. And that just sort of, between the anger and the shame and the curiosity, just drove me to keep going. And so immediately I started adding supplements, digestive supplements, and got slightly better. And I started seeing functional medicine people. I started experimenting with more dietary options, more supplements. And so we can go deeper into anything you want to ask questions about, but it kind of snowballed where I was like, wait, why do I have to have acne? And why am I having alternating anxiety and depression? Why am I not very energetic? How come my deep sleep is only 15 minutes per night? Why can't I eat dairy? Why when I eat dairy does my whole nasal cavity swell shut? So basically every time I got out of the pain, I'm just the type of person who I don't settle I don't settle, and I just keep asking why, and it's a gift and a curse. And so every month or every year just kind of kept snowballing. And so, yeah, probably about $400,000, everything from shamans to Western medicine to all the integrative alternative therapies. Not all of them, clearly I can't do all of them, but I've done more than most and spent more than most. And the whole goal has just been to live without pain in the sort of the sexiest envelope, age well, look good, and be athletic and be able to do things. And so that's kind of how we got here, but we can totally dive into any segment of that journey you'd like.